My mic was all the way over there. As I move like a billion different things around here, this is gonna sound kinda ASMR-y because once again my brother came back from his night shift and he's taking a nap. But don't worry, you'll be able to hear the beautiful music at pretty much full volume on here. I have the multi-output settings set up, so there, you got my code above there. This is gonna be in version 4.0. So we got some lyrics here that I'm trying to time with the game's coding, which I might want to pull up that window once the test window comes up, but yeah, this will be fun. This is kind of a preview. You'll get to hear me basically setting up the game and just making things all perfectly aligned. I've been also working on day 3, some spoilers there. But yeah, I'm padding out day 3 a little bit. So for my Ocean Avenue fans, hello. And apologies for the carbonation. Got some new ginger ale, it's pretty good. It slaps. Anyway, I am going to look at one of the first tracks. I think I may have deleted the original ones. Yeah. So, let me test this out. Let me know if y'all can hear this. That is the first few seconds of my phone texting me. Oh boy. Things are happening. Many things are happening at once, but yeah. That was the first few seconds of the first song for update 4.0 or version 4.0, still bouncing around what I should be calling that. But anyway, there are going to be 8 songs for kind of this karaoke type of night, and that's the first of them. So, starting out strong. Let me put my phone on silent so we don't get another interruption. And hello, Ferocizen. Oh, getting multiple texts. Cool. Alright, so let's start out by taking the full song. Actually, no, I'm going to open all of them up in Audacity and kind of bounce around with playing with the music. And as I do that, the song is a load. So we're going to export the full song as an MP3. Once again, thank you to Camazul. I don't think Camazul has made any social media yet. He's told me he's still working on that, so other than his Discord, definitely like his stuff. So anyway, where am I going to save this? Oh, this will be fun. I'm going to start coding in the script actually for this. So I'm going to type out the title, export it to our music there, and wait for it to get there, and we are now going to go to the script here. I've been working on a bunch of stuff, so this is not going to be really that vibrant or vivid like music or any of that too much going on here other than when I test the music out. But yeah, I am just basically plugging things in and just making sure things are working. Interesting. Okay, I did not put the full song in here yet, so that is step 1, typing in the full song. The first one is going to be called Standing in the Rain. It's like a lot of these songs are parodied or like inspired by Eurovision or song contest songs like that, so this one's going to be the full song. And I need to put it in quotes because coding is important, and if you don't code it right, you will crash things. So that is the full song. And now what I have to do now is take these little 2 chunks that I have here One's gonna be a loop, another's gonna be like going into the loop like just before it. So it's gonna be like the first minute of the song. So yeah, I haven't done that in a long time. Oh my goodness, mobile programming. I've never done that. I've always stayed away from mobile or web programming, so those have been scary for me. At least personally. I'm not an HTML person or JavaScript. I've done Java, just not JavaScript. Alright. Let's export this one as... Oh, I could just do a shortcut. The magic of shortcuts. And once again, my game won't... Or not my game, my Audacity won't let me copy-paste things for the names, so I'll have to go into the music folder and indirectly copy and paste that into our script here. So this will be part 1, the first minute and 12-ish seconds. Don't worry, once I get the actual game set up and whatnot, I will show you all the actual, like, you know, how it works, and, you know, it won't just be this coding screen. I just wanted to kind of have more of a chill, laid-back stream on my Twitch, or, well, this is going to be uploaded to my second channel, which turns out I had to give a 24-hour notification in advance to be allowed to stream, so good lesson for the future. At least I've done streaming a billion different times on my regular YouTube channel, so it's like I don't have to worry about that there. Anyway, now we are going to part 2. Oh no, we gotta paste the first part. Ah. Selma, no. There you can hear the first part. So let me know what y'all think. Just wanted to lower the volume button. And that is your 25-second preview as I now take this and, okay, just taking the old file names and deleting them, just so I don't confuse them. I just want to keep consistent with my musicians' naming, just so I don't, like, re-download it and then it's, like, completely messed up in the files. And shout out to the 2 people watching me. I didn't think anybody was actually going to come and watch, because I was just thinking, I'm just going to upload this maybe just as a fun little behind the scenes, me doing my coding things. Look at me taking the highlight and spamming it. But yeah, basically this is going to be day 4. It's going to be this first part is going to be the first verse and the chorus, I think. Yeah, that's the whole chorus. And then we get like a loop here that's kind of like, in the actual world, it's supposed to only be like 6 seconds, but since our character is doing like dialogue, and it's probably going to take people more than 6 seconds to sit there and read the line in between, I have decided to kind of make that part a loop. And that was one of the toughest things for us to work on, Camazul and I. We were both like, this is going to be tough to perfectly tail end it. And so we worked on it, and we managed to get something, and it's good enough, I think. It's pretty dang close to being, well, I'd say perfect, but, you know, nothing's perfect. But yeah, basically, that's probably going to be the only loop we're going to do in these 8 songs, because I'm trying to make the rest, like, not loop, just so it's easier on Camazul to do, and for me to, like, code, because, oh my goodness, it gets pretty tricky once you try and, like, loop certain parts and not loop others, because then you assume people are gonna type things. Oh, let me get my dog to stop barking. sorry about that. This little guy here tried to bark. And my brother's asleep, so that's not a good idea. He's just barking at, I don't know, neighbors or something. You're okay. I'll put you down. Don't be so worried. And then he goes into doggo mode and shakes himself. You know, like that doggo warp drive thing. Tell me about it. Yeah, comp sci students. It's the one thing I struggled the most. You painfully type out your program and suddenly it won't run. And then the error was caused by, yeah, like a symbol or something. Oh, those are the worst. When you don't indent properly and it's like, oh, just because you pasted something and it's like only one line gets indented and the rest you have to indent yourself. Yeah. That's why I hate like Java or C++. Or I think C++ doesn't have semicolons. I think Java's the one with semicolons. But yeah, Java, I hated doing the whole semicolon thing. That just would kill me. Ugh, it's disgusting. Luckily, I'm coding in Python, or RimP technically. So, anyway, let's see the script here. Let's go back there. Standing in the rain part 1. And now I'm gonna paste the second part in there because I only have the first 2 parts. Okay. That is gonna be our 6-second loop, and oh boy, that's gonna be fun to loop. Part 1, part 2. Okay, perfect. Now we have 2 parts in here. You're fine. You're fine. I just don't want you barking at people. You're gonna wake my brother up. My undescribed named brother, which I will never name for you all. Okay. Move that to trash. I forgot to export it. That's the thing I needed to do when I was so interrupted by my doggo. Part 2 loop as an MP3. Hey, you're doing well. I'm gonna pet you. There we go. Alright, Sassy Pants. Okay, part 1 and 2 are in there, so this is gonna be fun. I'm going to C++ do have a semicolon. Yeah, that breaks my heart because then you have to name things like int type or private or public, and oh goodness, I hated that. Python, it's like I forgot all that stuff, or at least I didn't have to remember it. So yeah. Anyway, let me see if I can try and display this test window. I'm not sure because I'm going to be opening and closing it a lot, I think. So I'm not sure if it will consistently work. We're going to try a window capture on here. Oh, he's being silly. My dog's just rolling on the ground, being all silly and stuff. Here we go. I'm going to open up Ocean Avenue, and fingers crossed it doesn't crash. Fingers crossed. Sometimes I have to click it twice on the first go around. It's weird. And there we go. We got audio, baby. Oh, come on. Is it gonna not say it? Oh goodness, I opened up 2 of them at once. Okay, let me see. RimP launcher? Nope. Item 0. There we go, Python W. That's the test window. So whenever I open it up, this will be our test window. Actually, I can change that a little. Let me take away the top part so we can get a little more like that. Perfect. We got the arrows. Oh yes, thanks Rainbow Flower for clarifying. Oh no, wait, those are fingers crossed. It's tough to see with the Twitch chat sometimes. Anyway, I'm going to load the game. This is an exclusive preview of my new GUI. This is going to be fun. This is going to come out on update 3.2, but anything beyond this point here, this page 5 and onwards, that's all going to be stuff that's saved for version 4.0 or update. Screw it, I'm just going to call it update from now on. But yeah, update 3.2 is going to go up to here basically, which there will be a day saving system. Like if you start the beginning of the day will be mentioned on there. And yeah, and also sometimes you'll get specific route based save colors, like once the routes start, which probably will take like a couple of updates to do. But yeah, fun stuff there. We are going to start here. Our first song is going to be from two newer characters, which they're going to be like our hosts, I guess, for the karaoke night. I guess I wrote it, but you know. Basically, they're two of Kenny's friends that you have seen probably from Update 3.0. And yeah, they're going to go first and start us off. So this is going to be my test to just double check to see that the audio given to me is the same as what it was when I got the draft for it. And it only goes up at least to the loop. So once I get the loop done, then I'm going to stop and go back into Ren'Py, start coding again, and yeah, get the rest of the song done. I pretty much have one full song ready from Camazul, and he's working on the second one. And he said he's like, you know, working pretty hard and like, you know, gonna be whipping them out as, you know, best as he can. So, you know, there's no set day for them, but he was busier this past, I think, week or so. So that's why we didn't get as much music stuff done recently. So, yeah. Well, also I had to code it, so can't just, you know, when you're doing a multi-team project, you can't blame one person. Anyway, let's get started. Here we go. This is how it's going to look with placeholders, which fingers crossed I can afford to pay for their sprites for Update 4. The timing's good. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause it here. Let's go back to the beginning of the song. Okay, I might have to add like a quarter sec here, I think. Probably gonna make that 1.5 seconds after the fourth line. Let's try that. And luckily, I can do this thing where I auto-reload unless the game, like, crashes. Then I have to reopen the actual window. So, fingers crossed I don't have to reopen this window every single time. So here we go. The fun of reloading. There we go. Not gonna lie, I love this. I can see myself vibing to this. Oh, that's so sweet, Rainbow Flower. Thanks. I would love to try and do this more. I'm just so bad at starting streams and sticking to a time. Like, I shouldn't tell myself, oh, I'm going to start a specific time, because then I end up running late by like an hour or half an hour or something. In this case, probably an hour. But anyway, let us get started. Take 2. First 4 lines are fine. Okay, perfect. The wait was good. And sorry if you hear my dog just scratching in the background, making digging noises. Okay, it's looking good so far. That's where our loop hits, and that's where it's going to be kind of weird. So I'm going to try and start from the beginning again and see if I can make it not as, like, sudden? Where the heck was it? Okay, so I did not do a fade out here. That's going to be the part that's going to be weird for us, is this is the only time I'm doing a loop, and I just feel like in general, it's hard to loop in the middle of a song. So what I've kind of thought about doing is, in the future, whenever I have like a character's thoughts between the song, to try and make them as long as the actual song's like words or interlude or whatever, just so you have enough time to look at it, read it, if you are like playing through it, but so it can then continue on without interrupting the actual flow of the song. So this has been our trial and error section of things. And actually, I'm going to bring you all up here. Oh shoot, what just happened? Okay. I'm just shrinking my Twitch window up here. Okay. There we go. Now I can see you all on the big screen. How cool. Anyway, let me see what happens if I do a fade out? No. It was too quiet going in. Yeah, let's try a fade out. Let's see if that'll work. Because the issue is if I stop the music with a fade out, I could try that. But if I do that, it might stop just the first music and then play the other one right afterwards instead of doing both at the same time. So that's my big issue. Here we go. Take 2. Apologies if I'm just texting on my phone before then, because I have a billion things going on in my head right now, and one of them is a volleyball thing. This is the part where it comes in. Okay, that's gonna be too obvious. Because if we fade out the other one and then immediately go into the new one, that's gonna bring us some issues. Let's try this. I'm going to scroll back and go to the beginning again, which for some reason, luckily, you only have to roll back once or twice to actually get to the beginning of the song for some reason, because the no waits tend to get completely forgotten about when you roll back. Anyway, stop music fade out 2.0. Let's try that. And no fading for the loop. Let's see if this works. Honestly, Rainbow Flower, like looking at your comment again, seeing that you're vibing to this, I think you probably meant the song, but I hope you also meant these coding sessions. But back to the actual song itself. The actual song that I'm inspired by, like that one really pops too, and part of what happens in this scene is kind of inspired from it. So, I'm so tempted to like just share what I was inspired by, but at the same time, it feels like then it'll be just too obvious. So I'm just gonna test this for now. I was trying to find the dang correct meme to send, not meme, freaking emojis. I sound like a boomer. Fuck. But yeah, just sending something to my volleyball group chat, and that's just gonna remind me to put in the proper numbers. I'm trying to get a team. I'm trying to do my first tournament. It's gonna be so much fun. Anyway, let's start the song again and take two. Alright, here we go. This is tough. It's kind of better, but it's a bit abrupt. That's the only issue I got. I meant both full. I'm just vibing and learning things when I get around to coding for my visual novel idea. Yeah, it's totally fun. I totally think it's great to see, like, the end devs, like, doing this type of thing and just kind of playing around with stuff so other people then just get inspired and try out their own stuff, because that's how I felt looking at other things, like seeing some of the Tennis Ace coding or some of, like, extracurricular activities. You know, sometimes you want to see, like, the actual creator kind of giving, like, an interview on it. So, yeah, that's... So, yeah, thoughts on that? Is it too abrupt, or would it work? Like, I know we are fading out from one and immediately going to the other. It's just hard because I can't really play both at the same time, which I wish I could. I wonder if I could try and do that with, like, a certain block of code. This might break it. I'm not sure. Oh boy. This is probably gonna break it. I'm gonna cry if it does. Yep. You cannot... Yeah, you cannot do that. Shoot. So yeah, that's the issue. I cannot stop and play at the same time. I have to stop one and then go into the other. Or I could... That's a weird thing. I could try and do like a bunch of multi-channel things, but... This is like... My brain's like... Let me see if I have any special scripting. Okay, I can reload the game now. I reverted it back to the old code. And... Oh, my message was that I'm streaming. I was like, hey, I got a message on Discord. Yes, I am indeed streaming. Thank you for telling me. F. Yeah, I can relate. But I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to check my options just to see if I have a music channel set up. Okay, I have a music gallery, but... I have multi-channels for sounds. I don't have multi-channels for music. I wonder if I could try and do something with that. This may be very risky. I might try this. I'm trying this live. I'm going to do a music no loop channel and a music loop channel. So when I do change something from no loop to loop, I could do it so that it's going to be part of music. Ah, shoot. Sounds, though. Sounds is its own channel, I think. Did I make that somewhere? I have to figure this out. I forget if it's sound or just sounds is its own thing. Because I do have like a sound set of channels, but oh no, I changed the name of that one to Sonuds. Oh boy, I realized a typo. So this one, the no loop is not going to loop, and the loop one will loop. So let me see if I can change the code. Let me see where I use sound one, because I think I used it on like day one a bunch of times. Okay, so I could just do a runp music play function for that. Oh boy, I feel like I'm just going to completely destruct this when I try it. But hey, you can't, what is it? What's the phrase? Like you don't lose anything, or you lose by not trying or whatever. Something like that. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. Alright, so channel's gonna be music no loop. And on day one, let me just yoink that over here. Okay, channel is sound one. Synchro start is true. Okay. I'm just trying to remember how I type the function out, so name of it, channel is music no loop. If I can type it properly. Jeez. And when I do this music play function, synchro start is true. So I'm going to put the name of this giant thing here. So that should, if I mute that, that should make it work. Now I'm going to scroll all the way down to here and code it where I have the second part. Oh, nope, I scrolled too far down. Come back here. This is where the loop is gonna happen. I'm just gonna pound key those and turn this into a runp music play and loop. And this one's going to go onto the music loop channel. Let's see if this works, because I am kind of scared. My panic is real right now. Let me see if there's a runp music stop function, because that might make some mistakes happen. Well, here goes nothing. At At the same time, I'm going to test some preferences to see if this will lower the volume or not. Oh, perfect. It still does lower the volume. That is awesome. That's great, because sometimes when you do specific channels like that, you don't register it properly with like the sound effects or the music volume preferences. And so that's how you get some games like... I keep thinking of Echo as the biggest culprit of this, where you can try and lower the volume of something, but it wouldn't lower the volume in the actual game. So, yeah. It's kind of a channel-based thing, where you gotta make sure that custom channel you made lines up to like a music or a sounds channel. Okay, I also noticed an issue. Okay, I did notice an issue there. Let's see something here. We are like 1 second behind or something. Like, let's scroll back and see what the issue was, because I was totally distracted by the preferences thing. Let me see if the actual song is behind, like the start of it is like too far behind, or if this is just a thing I have to like remove a no wait for or something like that. Let's just scroll up to see what that was back there. Okay, let's start here. So this will help me notice if pausing or going into the menu at the same time as listening to the music will mess anything up. Like, doing this should be okay. No, that's another thing. You can't touch the menu when the music is going. Oof. That's rough. That's a thing about Rempi, I guess, because I don't know how to do that where it's like, it keeps going despite clicking on other screens. So I guess my best advice here would be, like, if you're playing this game, don't touch the menu when you're listening to the song. Just listen to it through and through. Anyway, let's try this again. I drink a lot of ginger ale. Interesting. So they do clash there. Let me just see how long the let me see how long the first part is. Oh no, did I just open something? Oh no, I opened up iTunes. No! Ah, why do I keep hitting 3 different things at once? So this is about a minute 11, minute 12. Okay, so If this is about a minute 12, I'm probably gonna have to like do like a, I don't know if RMP music stop is a function. Or maybe I can only, I could do it up to 1/6 or something like that. Let me check my script. See what I can do with that. Because I could do a from to something type of function. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're going to do up to 106 then. For this. So the first part here, we're going to do to 106. Or, well, not sure if that will work, like saying it like that. Maybe you have to do it in seconds, so it'd be like 66.0. Let's try that. Maybe this will work. Nope, that's not good. That is an error. Okay. Oh, that's fun. You're starting to grill. Cool. I wonder if I can do two things at the same time. That's my big question for me. We're gonna go down here and try a RMP. Let's see if RMP music stop will work. This is tough. Thinking takes a lot of effort. I think there is a RMP music stop function. I just have to double check this. Go into Google things on RMP. Okay, there is a Python function. The channel and fade out. Okay, cool. Come down here to 106. Perfect. Channel is music no loop. Fade out equals 2.0. Let us try that. This might work. Because if they could both do it at the same time, that would be really good. Like if I could do two functions at once, that would really smoothen this out. Couldn't find Standing in the Rain, verse 1, chorus, blah, blah, blah. What the heck is it called then? Oh, it's in quotes, that's why. I'm like, why is it not working? There we go. I'm just gonna copy a random thing there so I don't have a giant string in my copy paste. Here we go. Let's try this out. Yeah, technology and I fight a lot too. We're good friends. Oof. Maybe I should make the fade faster. Or maybe I should put the fade up here, actually. Let's try this. We're gonna scroll back and reload. Alright, sorry, I'm just like multitasking, as all programmers do. Perfect. Now let's go. But yeah, this is kind of the battle of programming. Like, 90% of it is like actually just replaying things and just bug fixing, debugging, and all that. Because an idea can only take you so far. Like, a lot of times, that idea can be very buggy or not as visualized. And so you need to make sure it follows the guidelines of the program. That is okay. So the fade should probably correspond better with the actual time there. Alright, cool. So it's pretty close to working. Yes, I know, we're waiting for people to come back. Ugh. Why must everything be happening at once for me? My volleyball chat is like going nuts because we're trying to find people to play in a tournament. And it's just like, we're just not sure who's doing what, or some people can or some people can't. Man, it's tough being the one who sets things up. Anyway, this will probably be part of Ocean Avenue somehow. Evan trying to get everything together. just got weird text that's like spam. Yeah, which is why I'm loving this. Personally, I'm more of an artist and story writer than a coder. But I love this because I usually learn best by watching. Same here, like, some people are like, oh, I'm audio or visual, like, they just need to listen or see it. I'm way more visual, or monkey see, monkey do type. Like, I need to see an example of it done, rather than just being told. Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna swap the stop until after the wait. This might make it less abrupt. Hear me out, people, this might work. And this is part of the fun of coding or watching somebody code, is seeing their insanity fold out. From the beginning of Lost Hope to the end where everything somehow gets solved. And then you type one thing different in there and everything just gets crashed. Anyway, let's try this again. I think after this, I'm going to finish the song. Or do I have time? Shoot, I gotta do an open gym in an hour. Ah! Too many things going on my day. Oh, here we go. Okay, I have an idea. I'm going to roll this back, and we're gonna try and fade something in. I wonder if I could do a fade in function with Rempe Play. Let me just double check. Pause. Pan, register channel. Ah, shoot, do I have a register channel for some of these? Oh boy. Relative volume. I can do a fade in, and somebody is calling me. Oh shoot, it's my mom. I'm going to mute the stream for a bit. Oh, sorry about that. I'm back. That was a long call. Just some things coming up, and yeah, Labor Day weekend plans. Anyway, let me just close that. Nope, not that. Close that, and not that. We are back. I have 5 different windows for just a billion different things. Yeah. Anyway, didn't realize it was you, Gayflower. Which I could totally see why Twitch would be like, oh, it says gay, and people would think it's offensive, I guess, according to Twitch standards. Yeah, it's weird. But anyway, good to see you here. And yeah, I'm going back to trying this thing out. Let me see if I do something like this here. Maybe if I do like silence. Maybe this might work. Let's try this out. Here we go. Time to test things out. Alright, here we go again. Oh, I just realized I made a mistake. Let me see if I do like... Let's try this. Fingers crossed this works. Oh, no, that was too fast. There we go. Oh, shoot. I realized the error of my ways. Ah. try this again. Maybe at the end of the day, this won't be worth it. Now that I think about it, this could be more of an interactive of the rubber duck method. I've heard about it being used by coders and such. Wait, what's the rubber duck method? Anyway, let's try this again. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Oof, look at that reload. Completely silenced the game. Okay. I'm gonna do a fade out for a second and fade in for 1 second so they kind of switch at the same time. Hopefully this is a little better. Oh, they explained to it how something is supposed to work, but I didn't possibly notice the errors they couldn't before. Well, I don't have a rubber duck, but yeah, I'm not sure how relevant that would be to this. But like the error that I'm trying to get is that I want the music to basically fade out like while the other one comes in at the same time. So I'm basically trying to get a fade out and a fade in at the same time, but I don't know how Rippy takes that. So here we go, we're gonna try this again. Do have the chat. Agreed. So this is kind of tough. I think honestly, worst comes to worst, I'm just gonna probably just keep it all in the music channel and just have that kind of slightly abrupt stop and go, which I honestly think is okay for this one thing. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta settle and then eventually you'll figure it out. But anyway... Maybe if I keep this at the full 183. Let's screw it. I'm just gonna keep both at 183. You're right, I could use Amicus. He's so far, though. Oh, my dog just went right behind me. Maybe I could use you. So, my coding problems are pretty sad. I'm trying to get this thing here to fade out, but at the same time, I want this to come in at the same time. Do you have any ideas on how to help me? If you can pay attention to me. It is quite a good buffer. Very easily distractible, though. I'm going to scroll this back so we don't have the same sound going over and over again. So, can you help me understand this? So, if I take this channel here and I need to hear the end of this channel. That's what I gotta do first. So I'm gonna listen to the preview of it and see where it ends there and see how I can properly update the second part. And now let's see where the second one starts. So it ends with kind of a clang. I'm gonna open this up in Audacity just to double check the length of it. Oh, you okay, little guy? I can't see you. There he is. He's just being a heckin' nuisance. Maybe if I do info, it'll show me how long it is. That's the wrong one. Okay, it only rounds up to the nearest second. I'm trying to see if it has any like fractions of a second here. I can maybe check out. I'm just gonna X out of these for now. Maybe if I open it up in like Audacity, or not Audacity, I mean Adobe Audition, maybe it'll give me a better or accurate time frame. So it's 1:11:706. Okay, so I did not mean to do that. Going back to my Atom coding here. 1:11:706. I think I have a better idea. I'm probably gonna... This may be a bit sudden, but I'm probably gonna let it play out for the full, like, 1:12 or whatever it is, and then it will immediately loop. So... Let me see how long this line of characters is, and then I'll kind of time that to 6 seconds, and then from there I will loop. $156. Okay. So now I gotta do 156 divided by 20. Alright, 7.8. This is interesting. What do I do here? It's longer than I would have wanted it. Let me see how many characters if I did. 120 divided by 6. So 36 characters afterwards. So I need the last 36 to be like different. That's 47. 36. Okay, so once it gets to the word ground. Okay, just jump out. And I'm going to extend this. Alright, so this should work. And I might not even need the multiple channels, so this might just be kind of a funny little thing we're going to suddenly transition into. You're okay. Okay, now it's reloading. Now let's try this again. Hey, no, don't scratch. Maybe I should have a little fade in. Like a half-second fade. Pretty close to being done with this a little bit. Otherwise, I could just move on and just do this off camera, because I gotta leave in like a few minutes, actually. So yeah, I think I'm gonna probably wrap up the stream in a bit. Don't worry, this will be a lot more entertaining next time I do a stream. No. You're fine. Okay, it turns out my mom was home. Maybe if I do the same fade out on both ends, that might work. Okay, this is gonna be the last thing I do, and if this doesn't work, I'm probably just gonna can things here for now, or just kind of call it close enough and yeah, move on. But yeah, this is kind of an interesting first go around. It's taught me to be a little more productive with my time in the future, but this go around was more so to test out the tough loop part of this. But the rest of it's going to be just kind of me doing busy work of timing the other lyrics, which isn't that hard compared to this. This is just more so getting like a weird clash to not clash so much, and I made sure not to do this with the rest of the songs. So here we go. Dang it. Maybe if I don't do a stop. Not sure if that will help. Let's try this. This could get really annoying for people who are just watching this whole time. Sorry for the constant looping and repeating. Alright, this is the last time I'm going to do this for today, and then I'll log off. So that was pretty dang close. At this point, I'm probably not gonna just do any sort of. I'm probably just gonna stop and go with this. So probably the best thing to do here is just do an immediate play, fade in, or whatever. So I'm gonna do that, and yeah, I'm gonna be done. Honestly, I'd rather have this song stuck in my head than some other songs. Nice. Well, at least this song is enjoyable. But anyway, I think I'm going to log things off here for now. And yeah, this was fun to do. And yeah, hopefully I can do more of these in the future. I don't know exactly how I'm going to plan this out, but should be more productive with this. Alright, so anyway, that's the end of this video. It's more, not really a video, it's more of just kind of a quick brief stream. It's been fun vibing, agreed. And yeah, you too have a great rest of your day. So thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, take care, folks.